Antarctica. The name conjures images of a vast icy wilderness. It is a continent of extremes. Antarctica is the coldest, windiest, and driest place on Earth. Located at the southernmost point of our planet, it is encircled by the Southern Ocean. The continent spans a massive 14.2 million square kilometers. This makes it larger than Europe and almost twice the size of Australia. Antarctica is a land of stark beauty. Towering icebergs sculpt the horizon, ancient glaciers carve through its frozen heart. The continent is almost entirely covered by a thick ice sheet. This ice sheet, formed over millennia, holds about 70% of the world's fresh water. The average thickness of this frozen reservoir is a staggering 1.9 kilometers. Life in Antarctica persists despite the harsh conditions. Penguins, seals, and whales thrive in the surrounding waters. On land, lichens and mosses cling to exposed rocks. These organisms have adapted to survive the extreme cold, fierce winds, and months of darkness. The continent is a place of scientific wonder. Scientists from around the world come to Antarctica to study climate change, geology, and unique ecosystems. Their research provides invaluable insights into our planet's past, present, and future. The existence of a southern continent, often called Terra Australis Incognita, was theorized for centuries. Early maps depicted this unknown land long before its actual discovery. The quest to find this elusive continent fueled the dreams of explorers for generations. The journey to Antarctica was perilous. Early explorers braved treacherous seas and unforgiving weather conditions. One of the first recorded sightings of the continent was made by a Russian expedition in 1820. This expedition, led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev, circumnavigated the continent, confirming its existence. The heroic age of Antarctic exploration dawned in the early 20th century. Explorers embarked on daring expeditions, pushing the limits of human endurance. One name became synonymous with Antarctic exploration: Ernest Shackleton. His ill-fated expedition aboard the Endurance, though unsuccessful in its goal of crossing the continent, became a testament to human resilience and courage in the face of unimaginable hardship. In 1911, Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen achieved a historic milestone. His team reached the geographic South Pole, marking a pivotal moment in Antarctic exploration. This achievement spurred further scientific and exploratory endeavors on the continent. The significance of Antarctica extends beyond its geographical borders. The continent holds a unique position in international relations as a place of peace, science, and cooperation. This spirit of collaboration was formalized in 1959 with the signing of the Antarctic Treaty. The treaty, a landmark agreement, designates Antarctica as a continent dedicated to peace and scientific research. Military activities, nuclear testing, and the disposal of radioactive waste are strictly prohibited. The treaty fosters international cooperation in scientific endeavors, ensuring that Antarctica remains a continent for all humankind. More than 50 countries have signed the treaty, solidifying its global reach. The treaty's legacy is evident in the numerous research stations established by various nations on the continent. These stations serve as hubs for scientific collaboration, facilitating groundbreaking research in fields such as climate change, glaciology, and marine biology. The Antarctic Treaty System, which has evolved over the decades, encompasses a range of agreements designed to protect the continent's environment. These agreements regulate activities such as tourism, fishing, and the extraction of resources, ensuring the preservation of this pristine environment for future generations. Antarctica, once considered a pristine wilderness untouched by human activity, is now facing unprecedented environmental challenges. The continent, at the forefront of climate change impacts, serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet's systems. The most pressing concern is the accelerating melting of the Antarctic ice sheet. Rising global temperatures, primarily caused by human activities, are causing this ice sheet to melt at an alarming rate. The potential consequences are dire. The complete melting of the ice sheet could lead to a significant rise in global sea levels, displacing millions of people living in coastal areas. The melting ice sheet also impacts the Southern Ocean, disrupting delicate marine ecosystems. The influx of fresh water from the melting ice affects the salinity and temperature of the ocean, threatening the survival of species adapted to the unique conditions of this environment. The future of Antarctica, and indeed the planet, hinges on international cooperation and decisive action on climate change. The Antarctic Treaty System, a shining example of global collaboration, provides a framework for addressing these challenges. The international community must prioritize efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change. The preservation of Antarctica, a continent of unparalleled beauty and scientific value, is a shared responsibility that demands urgent attention and concerted action.